Hello again everyone and welcome to my Modern Warfare 2 settings video. Let's go straight into the game. Settings, keyboard and mouse. For those of you who are playing shooter games and they have a sensitivity in another game that they are comfortable with, you can go to mousesensitivity.com and convert your sensitivity from that game into the sensitivity in this game. It's definitely very useful. If we go to show more, I would recommend you to set ground and air vehicles to a 2.00 multiplier. Then the aim down sight sensitivity, if we go to show more, we make sure that transition timing is set to instant and ADS mouse sensitivity to relative. Monitor distance coefficient, we set this to 1.78 for everyone who is using a widescreen 69 monitor. Then we scroll down to mouse calibration and we check if acceleration, filtering and smoothing are all turned off or set to 0. Then we go to the graphics settings on the display tab. We select our primary monitor, primary graphics card, maximum refresh rate. We always turn off dynamic resolution and always turn off VSync. Then we go to the quality tab. Render resolution, we always gonna set to 100, never go above it. And I would highly recommend you to use the Fidelity Effects CAS and set it to strength of 65. What it does, it's basically a in-game sharpening filter and it will not affect your FPS. So that's highly recommended to use. Anti-aliasing, there's only two options, but we always gonna use the filmic one. And then for the next couple of settings, we have the level of detail, textures, particle quality, shadow quality. It really depends on your graphics card, but if you're running a high-end graphics card, you can easily set this to high because the difference between low and high is very minimal in FPS. So if you're running a low-end graphics card, you can easily set this to low or medium, depending on what FPS you want and what FPS you get. But make sure that on-demand texture streaming is always turned off. And then we have the cache spot and sun shadows. We're gonna turn both these ones on. Ambient occlusion off, SSR off, NVIDIA reflex low latency on, depth of field and all the motion blurs we're gonna turn off, and we're gonna set the film grain to 0.00. And then in the interface tab, there is only like the minimap shape. We make sure this is set to square because it will make you see more enemies on the minimap. And then the telemetry settings, we can set some of those statistics in the top left corner. It's interesting as well. So that's it. For the people who are using Windows 11, I made a video on how to optimize and improve your Windows 11 computer for gaming. So it's definitely worth checking that out. And I would say enjoy the beta. Peace out.